Habakkuk 2 and 4. In the NLT, look at the proud, they trust in themselves, and their lives are crooked. But the righteous will live by their faithfulness to the Most High. Wealth is treacherous, and the arrogant are never at rest. They open their mouths wide as the grave, and like death, they are never satisfied. In their greed,
they're never satisfied. That explains why they gotta constantly have all these councils.
Yeah.
Why they gotta have these countless councils every year. And it's always regarding how much control they want to have over the population.
Okay.
What they want to do with these resources. What they want to do by this particular year. Or we want to have people no longer driving, operating emission gas emitted vehicles by this year.
Okay.
Because we want to save humanity of greenhouse gas. Because it's harming the climate of the earth.
Right.
No, it ain't. That's another pseudoscience that you created to justify your wrongdoing. So-called global warming. They had councils on this, man. You know, it tells you in Isaiah that thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Why? Because you're not getting no rest. You're not sleeping unless you have caused some to fall.
Yeah.
It says a quote, I think a worldly quote anyway. It said, it reminded me of what it said in Proverbs, what Solomon said, what he was talking about basically was that the point of you building up all your riches is so that you can one day rest. But what do people that want to gain the whole world and want to be the richest people and control the whole world? What else do they want? When you have it all, what do you want? More of it.
More.
Just more. I want more power, more control. And that's these guys weird of trying to always stay on top, always stay holding on to whatever they got and making more of what they got. Right.
Yeah. It's like say a guy makes $1 billion.
He'll spend that billion to
Right.
make another billion.
Yeah.
You know?
You pretty much set for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But you gotta continue to get more and more and more. That's just this, man.
There was a movie where the wife was like, damn, how much is enough?
Yeah.
I can't think of the movie, but I remember that she was like you always at work, you always doing this, how much is enough? Till I have it all. Or something, I don't remember exactly the movie or how it went, but
See, Edomites are Edomites are in constant competition with other Edomites.
Yeah.
So this guy has $3 billion. His net worth is this much. I gotta do more. More and more
Schwab
and more.
will be up there.
Yeah.
With,
And they scratch and claw to get to the top, and they don't give a shit if they fellow Edomite brother, they'll bring them down.
and they know to get to that top, they have to swindle some of their own.
Right.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to.
Real quick, Sirach 31:1, it says, watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the care thereof drive away sleep.
That's a good one. And with that other one, it's one in Proverbs, I think. It says something like that. It's one I was thinking.
Grow wings. Not that one.
The one he just quoted,
That sounds exactly like what I was quoting.
Yeah.
But I always mix
There's
them up.
one that
Yeah. And much more and much more the behind and much more the something.
well, there's another one, Sirach 11:18. It says, there is that waxeth rich by his wariness and pinching.
That was the one I was
And this
thinking.
is the reward, this is the portion of his reward.
That's the one I was
Whereas he said, I have found rest, and now will eat continually of my
That's the
goods.
one I was thinking.
And
Yeah.
yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him, and that he must leave those things to others and die.
Yep, that's the one I always think it's in the
what's
Proverbs.
that? That's Ecclesiastes.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
Sirach.
Sirach.
Yeah, so that shows you right there, this devil, he ain't
I always
resting.
think it's Ecclesiastes.
All he's concerned with is how he's gonna continue to expand and gain more as far as his enterprise.
Going back to what we said, we didn't actually grab it, but in Psalm 49, that their houses continue. If they continue to pass down wealth and have complete control, they'll rule by default forever.
I'll read this real quick because you quoted it. Proverbs 4 and 16. I want to read the 17th verse too, where they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
Yep.
Where they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence.
Going back
That's
to
how they get it.
Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter.
There,
You know, there is as death, and it can never be satisfied. So therefore, blood got to spill in order to get what we want.
Yeah.
We got to be so. Hey, he's a violent man.
Yeah. You think about it, like
He didn't get all this wealth because he just talked to everybody and just giving them all this.
Doing fair trades.
and every little walk of Esau's life, even in Wall Street, they shedding blood.
oh, for sure.
You know, you think, oh, they just up there doing numbers. No, people's lives around the world are being affected.
Yeah.
People are being killed because these devils' insatiable a thirst for money, thirst for greed, thirst for power.
And a way to make that a reality for people, just by a nickel coming off of a commodity, somebody lost their job.
Right.
Yeah.
Now they're in the poorhouse.
Not necessary. Maybe 500 people lost their
Yeah,
job.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't mean one, I mean like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Just for over a nickel that they're making or saving.
And they
Yeah.
do this shit. They play with the money.
Yep.
They all want to put $5 million in this just to fuck with the
Yep.
market today, knowing you
Control.
you fucking with people's lives.
The taxation system in this place is so fucking unrighteous.
Yep.
The way they tax you, man, they're just taxing us for everything.
It goes right
You know,
on
they
in
tax
there,
our
right?
wages. They tax what we purchase.
Everything.
Everything, man. Every transaction we do is taxed. You know, literally, this is the land of the free, man. This ain't the land of the free.
Mhm.
This is the land of the free, man. You know?
And niggas think they getting some money when they get the income tax. That's your money.
Hell no,
Yeah.
Like, I don't get my income.
And you
That's
only-
your money, and they even giving you all of what
That's
you
the
deserve.
spirit. I was just about to say that, bro.
They kept a lot of it.
When we read that, you said the scripture says they drink the bread of violence and the wine of what?
Eat the bread of violence.
And the bread of wickedness, like in the
bread of
wine.
wickedness.
The bread of wickedness and the wine of violence.
Yeah.
Hey, that's their whole appetite is just unmoral or demoral. You know?
That Cain murdering spirit.
Right.
Oh yeah. And they're gathering to themselves all this wealth, right? Because through the pandemic, they became even richer. That
was a very, very genius strategy to eliminate the middle class and elevate the super rich.
Rich.
Yeah,
And to
they
make
cut a
the
lot
poor
of them
people
on,
even more poor.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a plan.
120,000 in San Francisco, you in poverty.
Yeah.
You know?
It sounds crazy.
That's
Richest
crazy.
cities. It was one of the wealthiest cities
Yeah.
in America.
The irony of that is one of the wealthiest cities with one of the highest crime rates, homelessness,
Yep.
right?
Poverty. Yeah.
Poverty.
Yep.
It's America though. It's Esau. That's because of this devil's desire for greed.
Yep.
You know, thirst for blood. But you know, our people want to sit up and prop this devil up and save this devil.
Yep.
Go vote in this devil's system. You know, vote for a president and governors and mayors and you know.
I laugh at all the Trump, pro-Trump stuff I see by Jake now. I mean, that's just hilarious.
Oh yeah.
It was a wiser decision than Biden, but as we told you, you're gonna beg for Trump to come back, and what do we see? You begging for this dude to come back.
Niggas.
When we're like, if we said then even, no, don't beg for none of them devils. Beg for your power and your creator. All right? Y'all good? We're gonna go back into
Yeah. Finish that.
All right.
and like that, they are never satisfied. In their greed, they have gathered up many nations and swallowed many people. But soon their captives will taunt them. They will mock them, saying, "What sorrow awaits you thieves? Now you will get what you deserve.
Yeah.
You become rich by extortation."
Extortion.
Extortion, yeah.
Yeah.
But how?
Which is basically their debt.
Yeah.
Which is they put the world in debt.
Right.
America got a lot of that debt, of course, because America, that was where they established the Federal Reserve.
Yep.
They set up the fraudulent credit-based banking system.
Made the dollar the
standard currency, the world value,
reserve currency.
Reserve currency, and put everybody in slavery to those debt notes.
Yep.
Basically, they made all these nations pay tribute.
Yep.
To, you know,
To a third-party entity
to the
that
empire.
ends up back in their hand anyway.
Like you gotta pay tribute, man. You gotta pay a tax fee to us. You know, or we're gonna fuck you up. Basically, that's what it is. It's a strong arm, man.
Sanctions.
And they could take all this money and just lobby all these governments and play everything how they will.
I got a
With
great
these
analogy,
governments.
bro. I got a great analogy. America is like Batman, and the elites are like Bruce Wayne. Like Batman can do all the dirty shit that needs to happen that they want to get done, that Bruce Wayne needs to get done, and has an unlimited amount of money. Nobody asks, how is this guy fucking rich? All the shit he's got, talking about Batman, right? Same way with the elites, but when shit goes bad, Batman's the scapegoat, not Bruce Wayne. It's the same deal. So if something ever happens, you blame Batman. You never even think to look at Bruce Wayne.
He can come back and live his life.
He come back and still be
live his life as Bruce Wayne and
yeah.
have another care in the world.
Yep, exactly.
He ain't charged with no crimes and none of that shit.
In that third movie, Christian Bale, when he said, "You wear the mask not to protect yourself, but to protect those that you care about." Well, they care about themselves, so they protecting themselves with that hidden identity.
Yeah, but now it's not hidden.
Right. But we saw them out.
49.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I have made Esau bare and uncovered his secret place that he
Somebody
cannot hide
snatched
himself.
that. Bane snatched the mask off.
That's that fucking Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
The character at the end.
character, you know? He would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for these darn kids.
These pesky Israelites.
You know? Yeah, that whole smoking mirrors, hiding, hitting the hidden hand, right behind the curtain, pulling all the strings. That's all in the open now. People know who these people are now.
Yeah.
And everything is coming to light. You know, everything that was like it says, all the things that are done in the darkness. You know, all these secret societies. You know, all of that is coming. Everybody knows about these people now, man.
Psalm 64 gets into it.
The secret counsel of the wicked. You know, their counsels, man.
Tongue shall fall upon his own self.
Mm-hmm.
You got whistleblowers, the Edomite race, basically snitch, tell them about all of these plans.
The Lord said, "Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord." You can't hide it not from Him. The Lord sees it all. And guess what? You don't think His prophets ain't gonna see it either? So, what you got?
There's none.
You gotta see me. You gotta look behind you.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Hey, and these people are on to the point. That how is it that everything got to shut down except the elite corporations? You know, Amazon can stay open and still delivering and shit. Fucking Walmart stays open. Like, you know, how is that possible?
Everything
All that.
owned by Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Remember when Trump put that travel ban on the Middle East?
Yep.
Except for Saudi Arabia and Israel.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, why do all these other countries got a embargo?
Yep.
But except, like you said, except Amazon,
Yep.
except these big places. You know,
We can just look at it and see exactly the agenda, man. It's clear. Once you do a little deeper research, and some of these Edomites and people are starting to do that research, where they should be researching these scriptures to line them up with that other research. That's what we're doing
you see the
to
nations,
understand these prophets.
these nations that are waking up, that are sobering up. Before they were either two things: they were scared of these nations, scared of America, Israel, or they were making money with them.
Yep.
So they was making so much money, they have so much, trade going on, it was like, all right, yeah,